Hey, what's up? This is Laidback Luke, DJ and producer, Kung Fu athlete, my mic is in the way, and dedicated dad. A bit of a different setup today. We're doing a podcast type of format here. I'm excited for this because I have special guests coming in, and the reason why I have guests coming in is because it was 20 years ago when I broke through. And it's 2024 right now, and what I did back then doesn't count in this day and age. In my time, we had TV, we had magazines, there was no social media, there was no YouTube, there weren't even USB sticks when I broke through. I want to advise the new talent that's around, but I don't exactly know what actually goes into breaking through in this day and age. And let's just dive in here with the dirty word, with the dirty S word, as in social media. It is 2024, it's undeniable that social media is really important, but let's see what a professional has to say about that, and let's hear her knowledge. So Mona, in 2024, what do people need to break through, and how do you see this on the social media side?
I think it's important to really understand social media and understand the importance of social media as an artist. Be active on social media, to actually download TikTok, make the account, and swipe on there. Look what a Diplo is doing, what a Dylan Francis is doing, like the ones with millions of followers who are doing it, well, the best. And a really great tip for that as well is to look at the comments, because the comment section will give you all the information you need. The comment section will actually tell you why the video went viral. Then I would also look at a bit smaller artists. I call them like the 100K club. I think that J.S. Carr is actually a perfect example. He does a great job with making content that really fits him, and he finds viral aspects of the industry and then he implements it, and then his videos take off and his streaming also take off with that.
It's interesting because you just spoke about TikTok. You feel that that's the platform to focus on?
It all starts with TikTok. If you look at trending sounds, trending videos, it's basically TikTok, Reels, Shorts, YouTube Shorts.
Some absolute golden nuggets here. And with that, I want to introduce you to Max, and he will tell you what is needed from a business type of standpoint. How do you break through in 2024?
There is a lot of music. It's more than ever important to make sure that you cut through the noise with your music. I think consistency is one of the things that a lot of artists currently overlook. Making sure that your music is out pretty much all of the time. People read your name, people listen to your music, people hear your artist name. So it's really difficult for an artist or manager or an editor to remember your name the first time, but I bet when they hear your music or your artist name more than 10 times, it's really easy for them to remember who you are and what you do. So consistency and bringing out music that's really authentic to your sound, I think that's the key currently to make sure that you cut through the noise with all of this music around at this moment.
Say, if I would be a young artist right now and I would come to you and I would be like, oh, I want to work with Mixmash, I want you guys to sign me exclusively, I want you guys to help push me out there in the world, what would you be looking at to be able to sign an artist like that?
I would be lying if I said that I'm not looking at the numbers. But let me be clear about one thing. It all starts with the song. That's the part of the conversation where we have the wow effect and we get a specific feeling about the song. That's where our process starts.
And if you're on a journey and you are appreciating this, make sure to give me a like right now. Hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell as well. And leave your comments down below. I would love to hear your thoughts and to interact with you down below as well.
Streaming numbers count, but it's not. When the streaming numbers are not there, you are not interesting for us. We try to make a decision based on how do the socials look, how do the streaming numbers look, but it all starts with a great song. And believe me when I say, when we really get that wow effect from your song, we are going to do our best to get it out to the world.
Such golden nuggets here and wisdom from Max. He had something incredible to say in regards to hope, and I'll save that towards the end, so don't go anywhere. Make sure to stick around towards the end. And right now, we'll go to the artist side. I want to talk to Gian Varela, who is on his way up and up and up and up to see what he's doing. And I'm very curious. Gian is a young hustler, so let's ask him the same question as well.
I understand a lot of people talk about social media and they talk about putting yourself out there. But for me, I believe that you need to be super aggressive with the music and have so many tracks ready to go. I feel like if you have that ready, the rest will come easily because it's just a matter of pushing what you already have going on for you. I mean, for me, 2 years ago, what changed my life and brought me out of Panama and into the dance music world was having an entire EP ready to go. I sent it to you guys in Mix Match Records, and you guys were like, yo, we really like this music. It was not just one record. It was 5 records that showcased my sound and what I was working towards. I will say that I believe a mistake I did in the past was focus too much on the social media content and everything else, but not the music.
He just broke open my mind as well, where the focus is more on the music and the vision itself, and then all of the social media stuff will flow afterwards. Right now, I want to ask our Mixmash label A&R, Lawrence. He's the main guy that signs the music for Mixmash Records, to see what he's looking for and what he needs for someone to break through in 2024.
So I think in 2024, you could break it down in 3 parts. One part is music production, then the networking part, and the third part is, of course, the work ethic. The first part is where all the hits start is a good composition. What makes a song a hit song? When it comes to the arrangement of your radio edits, there's certain tricks that they do to keep listeners hooked at songs. For example, you start off with the vocals in the beginning. The next thing is, of course, more of the production, the technical side. You can have presets on your serums, but try to play a little bit with the settings to make it not sound like it is from a preset, but it's actually made for the song. Mixing and mastering, of course, is also very important. A little shout about regarding the mixing and mastering, the Laidback Loop Limiter. Great tool. When it comes to networking, I think, it's really important to connect with a lot of different artists, like-minded people, learn from each other as well. I think back in the days where the feedback forum from Laidback Luke is a great example where talent was really nurtured and where they got feedback from each other. Try to find a community where you can grow together. When it comes to networking, I think going to ADE, for example, of course, demo drops, which we do basically every year during ADE, where you get in contact with A&Rs of different labels, and get actual a more personal connection there. When it comes to work ethic, don't give up. If you look at, the big artists and you compare yourself to them, it can be really discouraging. I think doing what you feel like and staying in your lane and just going for it, it can take 3, 4, 5 years before you get your first record signed. Just keep going. And as long as you have fun with it, as long as you love producing music and it's not your daytime job, then why would you not spend your free Saturday or Sunday in the studio? Just do it.
And I love this semi-networking versus community, or even networking and community altogether, has always been super important and is still very relevant today. What I also liked is that he was talking about the journey and to actually enjoy what you're doing. But I have to be honest, in all of this, I just can't help thinking that it is impossible in this day and age to break through, to really stand out, to have that motivation. I do think I have a lot of followers watching right now that are maybe a decade into them trying to break through. And so for you, Max, for the last question in this video, is it possible to still break through in 2024?
100% yes. It's really possible to still break through. It's more important than ever to be versatile as an artist. Educate yourself on all the parts of the business. And I know that not everyone is a businessman, that not everyone is interested in social media, and that maybe not everyone is the best producer that is around. Get the people in your team who can do that. That doesn't mean that you have to hire someone for $3,000, $4,000 per month to handle that for you. Make sure you have some base knowledge about a lot of things. And if you take it from there, know what your strengths are, know what your weaknesses are, build a team around it. I think you're really in for a good chance of making it.
Leaving you on a little note of hope. And I think it's so important for you to keep on enjoying, for you to keep on evolving. In this day and age of social media, I think the freedom is there to truly express and share with the world who you are. And so no, you don't need to do crazy dances on TikTok, or you don't need to pretend to be someone else that you're not. And so I think that's the beauty of 2024 right now, where everything is possible. Shout out to Gian, Max, Mona, and Lawrence for being in this video and for sharing all of this knowledge with us. So make sure to leave something down in the comments below. Maybe you've been on this journey and this journey sucked and it still sucks, or maybe you're on this journey and on the verge of a breakthrough, as we are still just finding ourselves in this life, making it work, making it happen. And I'm excited to make more happen within future videos. Thank you so much for watching. I was Laidback Luke. Catch you back here for the next one. Until then, L's up, rave safely, and salute.